Hi there, my name is Kelly, the Sunshine Crafter. I am going to be doing a relatively quick video comparing the iCrafter blending brushes to this brand, which I'm not sure if it's, okay, it's Yoseng Finger Ink blending tool. I got these, I paid $35 for. These I paid $10 for, and these, that was with shipping from Amazon. I do also notice that Simon Says Stamp has these for sale, the exact same ones for $25.99. So I know Amazon prices fluctuate, but as of the time of this filming of this video, these are $9.99 with free shipping. So are they as good as these? We'll see. These I've already used and labeled, as you can see. I have two of these. I have one for my dye inks and one for my pigments, or my oxide rather. And I do that because you're not supposed to cross-contaminate. And I use these a lot, believe it or not. I use my blending brushes, but these I like when I'm doing a lot of colors because it doesn't take up much space on my desk. And I also like that the fact I can get into smaller spaces, and I just like them. Okay, so let's start the comparison. These are by the brand iCrafter. There are 10 included. Open them up. They come like this. Pop them out. I like that there is 10. You have it's clear, but you use that for white, which there's really not too many white dye inks. I do have one from Hero Arts, a white dye ink, but I never use it. I just ordered it because, you know, it's that gotta have it mentality that most of us crafters have. You know, it's like you can't wait to have it, just so it sits there, right? I know I'm not alone. Okay, so these come like that. But what's nice about these is you can stack them. I do pink. Also be mindful when you stack them, make sure you don't catch the bristles, because then you bend the side ones down and that's not good. So just be careful when you're stacking them. These are a little wider than the others. I'll measure them for you. I have the dimensions. I'll show you in a moment. I will measure them. If you have larger fingers, these might be a better option for you. Blue. I'm doing my Roy G. Biv here. Okay, blue. Purple. Yeah, and I put my little labels on there, so in case I'm doing pigment and dye, I don't confuse the brushes with the other ones. And I like that this one has a black one. All right. Okay, so that's how they stand like that. They do tend to fall over. I keep mine horizontal in a washi tape drawer. I keep them, this and the other set, side by side, just like that. And then I grab them when I need them, and they're ready to go. Now this, again, I opened this, but I haven't used them yet. I just wanted to see if they were the same ones that were listed on, well, let's just say elsewhere for $25.99. Why did I do that? It comes in a clear container. You can actually even buy it for cheaper if you don't want this case. Amazon sells it with or without the case. I like the case because it keeps it all nice and contained. It doesn't stand up though. As you can see, it falls over. But I like the case. I just wanted it. I think it was only like $1 extra or something. So there's like a little tube. Both ends come off. And this one stands up as well. Now these, as you can see, are a little smaller. Get a little fuzzy on there. Okay, these are a little smaller. And there's one less. This is 10. 1, 2, wait a minute. And this has a little cap there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. This is 10. So this has 2 extras. But as far as I'm concerned, this one does the job. I mean, you got red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue. Actually, yeah, this is going to be my blue. This is going to be my purple. This one will be my black. So even though it's colored purple, that will be my black. All right, now I'm going to show you the difference between the brushes. These also come apart much easier. You see that? You just pick them up and they kind of fall. They separate very, very easily. So another reason why I keep them on their side so they don't fall over and go everywhere. You could also store them in a box, but I don't do that. Now, this is the eye crafter. See the bristles like that? They're a little firm, but they're nice quality. This finger hole is smaller. Let me just show you that real quick. See the difference? I'll measure it in a moment. I just want to show you that. Now, the bristle difference is a little significant. This one is kind of, how do I explain? Is more like a dome. This one, it has rounded edges, but it has more of a flatter top. This is more of a domed top. The bristles are about the same length, but this one feels more dense. This is more softer. It's a little softer. But I haven't used these yet, so I'm not sure how they perform. So we're going to do that on this video. So see, these are a little thicker, a little more dense, and this is a little more softer. Okay, now I'm going to measure them so you can see the finger size hole. Okay, I have my ruler here. Now the Amazon brand or $10 brand is, let me put this over here so you can see better. The width of the finger brush is just about, it's about 3/4 of an inch. Yep, that's it, 3/4 of an inch wide. And my hands, my fingers are, I guess, average size. And it fits in there and I still have extra room. Now the Eye Crafter brand is bigger. Let's see. It's probably, let's see. Make sure I'm accurate here. It's 1/16 bigger than the $10 brand. So let me see, what size would that make it? Let me look on my measuring tool, one moment. Okay, the Eye Crafter brand are about 7/8 of an inch. So it's like 1/16 of an inch bigger than these. So I hope you can see that. All right. Okay, so how do they blend? Let's find out. I also want to mention that the $10 brand, for lack of a better name, has these like little flat edges on each finger brush that, I guess, I don't know, I guess maybe if you put your finger on it and hold it like that, I'm not sure what it's for, but it's like a little indent and it's textured. I don't know. I don't really know what the purpose of that is, but I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so I have purple here and purple Eye Crafter. So let's move these other items over. I'm going to use the same ink for both. This is a hybrid ink from scrapbook.com. Oh, it's pink. Let me grab my pink instead. I grabbed the wrong color. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's move the purples over. All right, so I have my pink and my pink. I'm gonna grab some tape. Tape down my stencil. This cardstock is You know what? Let me grab Nina 80 pound. Okay, I'm all set. So I'm going to use the eye crafter first and show you how that blends on here. Again, whenever you're blending, I'm sure you probably know this, but you don't go directly, otherwise you get those harsh edges. So I tap off a little bit, and then I blend in. Another thing about using, when I ink blend with stencils, I like ink brushes versus the foam blending tools, because the foam blending tools tend to start to tear and rip and get damaged, versus these guys have more flexibility, and I think they work better with stencils than the ink blending foam. I do like scrapbook.com, the dome blending tool, but I use that for, backgrounds and whatnot. But for stencils, brushes 100% are the way to go. I'm not trying to do a perfect seamless blend, for just doing a quick demo for comparison purposes only. So I'm not going to do the whole thing. So that's that. Let's see. As you can see, that worked perfect. See? Nice job. All right, and this is on 80 pound Nina cardstock. Contemplating whether I should wipe that off. I guess I should, right? Okay. All right. Now we're going to use the other brush. Always take a little tack off of this tape. This tape's pretty good. I've been pretty pleased with it. It's the purple masking tape. I just use this for my stencils, but I always take a little tack off first just to be safe. All right, so first time I'm going to use this guy, and let's see how he works. Okay, now noticeable difference when I put it to the ink pad, it's definitely softer. Definitely a softer feel. Versus this one, the eye craft is a little more firm. Okay, let's see. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. It definitely feels a little different. Softer. But it seems to be working just as good. Now, again, no two ink blends are going to be exactly the same, especially when I'm not trying for that. I'm just trying to do a side-by-side comparison the best I can and be fair about both products. But, I shouldn't have done it. That was my mistake. It wasn't the brush's fault. It was Kelly's fault. All right. As a crafter, a card maker who loves to have all things, there's so many things I said, oh, I gotta have it. I order it and then it just sits there, So with that being said, if you can save $20 on these blending brushes, finger brushes, why wouldn't you want to do that, right? I mean, you can get 3 sets of these for the price of that one. One for dye, one for pigment, one for hybrids, or one for just as a backup. So I found this brand after I had already ordered 2 of the eye crafters. So that's why I have this third one. This will be like a backup one. All right. So first opinion, my first impression of this works great. No problem. I think this one's a little pinker because I already had pink on there, and I should do this. I should clean them off onto a rag, but I'm lazy, so I didn't do that. So, and that's bad too, because then it kind of causes a little separation. I should clean them. Anyway, so I like these. I must say, for $10 with free shipping, you cannot go wrong. And had I found these before I found these, I probably would have ordered one just to see. But now after trying it, I mean, it works great. It works great. So you can get a nice soft blend. And, you know, your ink bristles will stain, and that's okay. That doesn't affect their use. Yeah, see? Let's take this one. Yeah, see, I have more ink on here from previous projects, so that's why it's coming off like that. This is a little more seasoned for sure. This definitely feels more firm. Look, see, I got the bristles caught when I stacked them. See, that's what you don't want to do. Don't learn from my mistakes. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I take really, 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 really good care of my products. So that kind of bothers me. But all right, so the end result is, look at that. Perfect. I mean, iCrafter, $10 brand. I mean, definitely worth, in my opinion, it's worth it. I would get two sets of these, one for dye ink, one for pigment. You can't go wrong. Or oxides, or one for pigment, one for your oxides, one for dye. $30, you get 3 sets, you're good to go. If you need a bigger blending tool, this one's maybe your go-to. This one's kind of big, but it depends on what you're looking for. But as far as quality and as far as results are identical. How long this will hold up versus this, I can't tell you, because I've only had these a couple months, and these I just got this recently. Last week, I think it was, or 2 weeks ago. So, but I'm just using it now. So I'm very pleased with these. Again, depending on what your needs are and how often you use them, or if you need the bigger ones versus the smaller, or if you want 10 versus 8, for $10, I think this is an excellent value for what you're getting, and I'm going to be using these too. So I'm pretty happy with these. I'm happy with the results, and that is my review. I hope it helps you. If you're interested, I'll link the items below. If you're so kind, they are affiliate links, and I would receive a small commission at no extra cost to you. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. Also, if you leave a comment below, you're a subscriber, you automatically are entered into my monthly random comment giveaways. The winner is chosen by my daughter, and I will notify you in your YouTube comment, and I pick one winner monthly. The more comments you leave on the videos, the more entries they are. Okay, so thank you again for stopping by. I hope this video was helpful, and have a good night. Bye-bye. I just want to show you real quick. Here's another one I just ordered, I just got, and it's like darker colors. So it's an extension of the other set, which is kind of cool. So I got my black in here, my gray, my white. So this is like an add-on if you want to add on extra colors to the other set. So this is called the dark, and the other set is called the light. So just wanted to show you that. Oh, and this, by the way, pretty cool, right? I got a couple. I'm giving away one, and I have an extra one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but look, it's a pressure tool, which makes it easy for stamping. Okay, that's it, folks. Thank you, and have a great day.